Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? So we have part 1 of our series of making postcards together. So here what we're working on is, first of all, the voiceover, but real time. So expect lots of lag in the video because I'm actually taking my time making these postcards, and it wasn't something that I had in mind to do as a series. Like I mentioned, it was an idea of mine and Stacy Evans. So those postcards you see here were sent to me a while back. Big old box full of postcards. And also, if you look down below, this is 11 minutes and 59 seconds long. So there'll be a part 2 and quite a few parts. I'm not too sure. But anyways, I'm just using a Deco Arts yellow paint and splattering it everywhere, and then some blue. Basically, the point of doing this is ripping... Oh, they're not postcards. We're making postcards out of greeting cards. There we go. What a dork. Basically, from these greeting cards, we're going to make some postcards, and these postcards go out to random subscribers of mine. So we're just going to dip in and make some backgrounds with, you know what, whatever colors you have. Just be creative and experiment. And I'm always just free-forming here on my channel. I have no technique, as you guys know. I love the messy art. Love, love, love. So just dotting some paint everywhere. And actually not even doing anything with it yet. I'm just setting the greeting cards aside. You see? And then the paint from the other side ends up on the opposite side. And it just works out that way. And I love storing my colors upside down, that way I can see what's what. And I also love storing my paints in upcycled, recycled drawer, what are they called? Cabinets, maybe? I'm not even sure. So I just sprayed some water so that it's a lot easier to spread. And off camera, what I'm doing is grabbing a tool. So, because I'm not even thinking. And this tool has lots of glue on it, and I'm still going to use it that way. It's going to give it some different textures to it and design. And just running it through. And sometimes we create mud, but all of that mud and all that stuff we're going to work through in this series. So just scraping it up, scraping it sideways, however you feel, whatever you want to do. Don't put any limits to what your background is going to look like just yet, because we're not going to be done for quite some time. And I'm just watching as you guys are watching also, because I'm actually doing the voiceover and chatting. And just having a chat with a friend. It started to dry a little bit. You'll see that here, but it's still pretty cool looking. And I started making mud, so I started wiping it on my backdrop paper right there. That way we won't continue to constantly just make mud. But if we did, that would be okay too. I'm going to just continue. I will try my best to cut out the parts where I just sit, because sometimes I'll take a little break or get distracted somehow, like that pillow of plastic next to me. right above the water bottle. And here we go. Again, just scraping. Use whatever tool you have. Use a credit card. Use a spoon. Just joking. And just sprayed some water. I actually like the fact that some of it dried because it looks like polka dots and made its own design there. So for each one, although the colors are all the same colors, they're all going to look different. Especially with your next step and next step. And what I found, might see right there, it's really dry. And that's okay. I actually like the writing coming through. What was I going to say? I found myself using up paints that are almost finished. Even if it didn't match. I'm not a matchy-match person. Not in real life and not on video. Very spontaneous. I'm just checking them out with you guys at this point. And then I go off camera and then I come back. And here we are.
Our younger babes are getting their education, getting their smart on.
Hang on a second. I forgot to mute this part. There we go. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. As I mentioned, I'm doing a voiceover, and while I was recording this, I was watching YouTube videos and chatting with a friend. This bottle squirted out because it was at its end. And I apologize for that loud sound. And here we go. Just be very freeform. Spreading some fuchsia craft. Smart, I think, is the brand. I'm not even sure. The bottle went into the trash because we were done with it. Actually, I don't even think we're completely done with it. I love how the background pops up too. By spraying some water, it made it see-through, translucent. I think I'm actually going to spray into the bottle and get the last of the last. And again, I pile my sheets on top of each other so the color transfers to the opposite side. If you're interested in the brush that you see me painting with, I do have a DIY on how to create that brush. It is in the DIY playlist. And here we go with feeling very accomplished with an empty bottle. And then some of the paint boogers came out there. And what I'm doing, I do realize it's there. I'm trying to still take as much paint off of those boogers and then just scooting it to the side. I'm holding on to the bottle cap because there's paint in there. And that's gold. There we go. I'm going to close it up, squirt some water in there, and get the rest of that paint out. Yep, that one looks pretty cool right there. If you're going to play along with me, friend me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter and share some pictures with me. I would love that. You can also email me. My email is down below in the description. You can email me some pictures. I would love that. So now it's starting to look like watercolor, and I'm really trying my best to get the most out of this paint. And I think I must be feeling like, really, is this the end of this color? Possibly what I'm thinking. Shh. There must be a raccoon in the backyard. Hey, that's enough. I love, 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 love. Oh, I like the way that came out right there. I love using teal. Teal is one of my rescue colors. Teal will brighten up even mud. Love that color. Let's see if I can find it here next to me. I'm sure that that color is either Turquoise by Americana. Yeah, actually I think it was Turquoise by Americana. Yeah. I love that color. And we're just going to make some X's just because. Just make some marks, guys. Have fun. And we're coming close to the end. I apologize. No, actually I don't apologize for my pups. I appreciate having them living with me. And me living with them. And so this is the end of part 1 of our series. I hope you join along. And I hope I inspire you to create. I know you guys inspire me. And thank you to my new subscribers, my old